what I'm doing here is I'm just filling out the calibration record, and in this bit here it's got the equipment ID, the equipment serial number, the calibration range and the tolerance. So the equipment ID is on the top of your DP cell, and that's it there, so it's FT6296. Then your serial number is on the back here and it's stamped into the back, so it's just there, so it's ES 7285. Your calibration range for this is 0 to 250 millibar. And the tolerance we're looking for is going to be within 1%.
Before doing the calibration, we need to take some information about the instrument we're using. So we're looking here for equipment ID, which we can find on the back here, it's number 93, so we write that down. The type of equipment we're using, which is a fluke pressure calibrator, so we've got that written down here. The serial number for the pressure calibrator, which is along here, so write that in the box, and the calibration date for the pressure calibrator, which is along here, stuck along the side. So we're just taking a note of that again on the...
So basically when you're doing your pre-calibration checks, you can already see here that it's 0 millibar, it's reading 3.322 milliamps, and as you can see on my sheet here I've already prepared the expected outputs, so at 0 millibar it should be 4 milliamp. So basically what you do is you release the pressure by using this wee switch here, and then you close it again. You then zero the instrument to make sure it's reading 0 and then the 3.3 with the wrong reading. After that, you then go to your first reading, you then write down your 3.32 and the actual output. So after you've checked that, you then pump up to 50 millibar using these controls here. So you can use the pump to move it up a bit, and then you use this wee dial here to do fine adjustments. So you can see I'm up at 60, so move it back down to 50. Should just mention as well, this DP cell's leaking a wee bit, so it kind of bounces up and down on the pressure inside it, so you just kind of get it as close as you can, but that's sitting okay. So as you can see, at 50 millibar, it's sitting at 6.685, so you write that down in the actual output. As you can see, it's quite a wee bit off the 7.2 milliamps that it should be. So you then put it up to, you then take all the readings for all the different increments, and once you're at 250 you should see it should be reading at 20 milliamps, but try to just stop it drifting. There you go. It should be 20 milliamps, but it's at 19.38 or 337, so you can tell it's off, and you just record that onto your sheet.
To calibrate the DP cell, we have to release the pressure from the pressure calibrator. Again, as before, you just release it from there and then shut that back over, and then just make sure it's at 0, you press the 0 button. Okay, so as you can see, the reading is out. So to change the reading, to get it to, so you're looking at 0 to have it at 4 millibar, so look at the change Z screw and adjust it. So you're adjusting it by turning it anti-clockwise, clockwise, sorry. And as you can see, the value starts to rise. We look to bring it to 4 millibar, 4 milliamp. Go, and that's it. First value is 0 at 4 milliamp.
So once you've got the 0 millibar sitting at the 4 milliamp, you then pump your instrument back up to 250 millibar and just finally adjust it. So that's me sitting at 250, and that should be reading exactly 20. So what you do is you then go back to your DP cell and use the screw in the bottom, so it's got a wee R next to it for your range. And it's the same with the 0, you turn it clockwise, sorry, it's anti-clockwise this time, and just bring it down to 20. That step's then repeated, so you go back down to 0 again and you take it back up to 250, and you do it a few times just so you get the same at each side and it's equal.
Calibrated. We can set this back to 0 again, so we release the pressure out it and then 0 it. So we're looking, with it being calibrated, the reading it, that we've got our what stages we're going to take a reading at and what our expected output is going to be. So at 0 we're looking for 4 milliamp. So as you can see, we've got a reading just now, I've just zeroed that, at 3.998, so we take a note. So we work out the difference between the expected output and the actual output, and that's called your error. So that's at 0.002, and we're checking to make sure that's within the tolerances. So the tolerance for that would be 0.04, so you can see that the error is less than the 0.04, so it's within tolerance. So we're now going to go up through each value and make sure it's in tolerance. The final reading we took was at 250. The pressure is dropping on it, like I said before, with the weak in the DP cell, so it's hard to get an exact reading at 250. So we took the reading at 250, we got the actual output to be 19.98, which is an error of 0.02, which is in the tolerance of 0.2. So it's everything, all the readings are within the tolerance, so everything's calibrated to the values it should be.